Look, all I'm saying, if Kevin Patullo's house only got egged, I think he got off easy. What is up, everybody? My name is Advance, and this is Advance Sports Talk. All right, so we are back. Week 13 has concluded, and we are rolling into week 14. But we talked about Buck Dynasty, Buccaneers game. We did the week 13 breakdown. Now we got to do the week 13 primetime breakdown. Oh, and I even threw in a special Thanksgiving episode for y'all. So, without further ado, let me not knock my setup over. Alright, so we're going to talk about I guess this would have been Thursday Night Football, but it's the Black Friday Christmas, the Black Friday game, which was on Prime. So yeah, that's how I know it should have been Thursday Night Football, but because we had Thanksgiving, we had a Thursday Night Football on Thanksgiving. So in any case, nevertheless, the Prime game, the Chicago Bears versus the Philadelphia Eagles. Yeah, this tale of two halves things with the Eagles is not going to turn out well. Yeah, so this time looks like they got started late. Let's see. Jake Elliott missed an extra point. All right, so yeah, this was AJ Brown, 2 touchdowns. Yeah, hold on, man. But yeah, no, I'll get into the breakdown. I'll get into the breakdown in a minute. But yeah, the Bears beat the Eagles 24-15. And let me tell you this. I think DeAndre Swift was just a little bit pissed. He was just a little bit mad. He was like, "Oh no, I'm gonna show out this game. Y'all had the nerve to get rid of me for a guy that wanted more than what I asked for to stay. And on top of that, you had the nerve to go and win a Super Bowl." Man, look. Yeah, so DeAndre Swift scored their first touchdown for the Bears. Jake Elliott field goal. Let's see. Cairo Santos field goal. Then, so it was 10-3 at the half with the Eagles. Third quarter, AJ Brown scored a touchdown. I know that. I know that rhyme. Don't hate. Let's see. Kyle Monangai. Let me tell you, the Bears running attack. The Bears running game on Friday was the shit. Man, look. So yeah, so they had hold on, I'm gonna get to that in a second. But yeah, Cole Kmet passing touchdown. AJ Brown passing touchdown with 3 minutes left in the game, so it was still enough time. Yeah, so before they even went into the fourth quarter, the Eagles had a really bad third quarter, even though they got a touchdown with AJ Brown, but still, Jalen threw an interception, and it always seemed like right when they was getting the momentum going, some foolishness happens. So Jalen threw the interception, and then when they was going for they was in the red zone, and it was 3rd and 1. They was going for the brotherly shove. Now, for one, I don't know why you're doing it on 3rd and 1, because you still got a whole nother down to do that, and you're on the 1 yard line. So, I mean, not 1 yard, but you only need to get 1 yard to get a first down. So they do the brotherly shove. First of all, the key to doing this, and the key to its success, is to be low, to go as low as you possibly can. Not only was Jalen up high, but he had the ball stripped from him. Like, the dude literally came around the pile and said, "Give me that." And yeah, so yeah, that killed the drive. And the thing is that they was saying like, well, you know, the Eagles defense. No. If the Eagles defense is generating turnovers, if actually not even just the Eagles, if any defense is generating turnovers, you got to keep the ball or at least go down and score. On top of that, Jake Elliott missing field goals, missing extra points. Yeah, it's not a good look. So yeah. Bears sealed the game out. They came out, they ran the ball better than Philly. I mean, I don't think they didn't throw as much. No, they got the majority of their yards. There isn't a receiver that got over 36 yards. Cole Clement is the only receiver that is their leading receiver. 3 catches, 36 yards. Next down, what was that? 33 yards, 28 yards, 19. Yeah. All of their offense was on the ground. Kyle Monangai, 22 carries for 130 yards. DeAndre Swift, 18 carries for 125 yards. Both got a touchdown apiece. I don't know. I think Swift was a little bit mad. He's a little perturbed. But nevertheless, yeah, I don't know what's going on in Philly, but they need to shape it up and run like an elite unit these last 5 games. I don't know, but let's see. All right, stat breakdown. Caleb Williams, 17 for 36, 154 yards passing, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Jalen Hurts, 19 for 34, 230 yards passing, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. Kyle Monangai, we already did that. 22 carries for 130 yards. Saquon Barkley, 13 carries for 56 yards. Cole Kmet, 3 out of 3 targets for 36 yards, 1 touchdown. AJ Brown, 10 catches for 132 yards and 2 touchdowns. And it's funny because I saw an AI video that they made with AJ Brown. AJ Brown said, "Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Fuck winning. 10 catches for 132 yards and 2 touchdowns." Oh man, yeah. It's funny, but it's not funny. But as you know, they always talk about how, you know, he asked for the ball and everything. So, I mean, hey, some people don't like the fans' reaction to the Eagles' performance over the past few weeks, and to them, I say, look, y'all not Eagles fans, so y'all wouldn't understand. So, like, stay out grown folk business. No, man, but no, it was the Eagles booed them coming into Friday night, and you know, there's some people that think that, hey, that was a little bit disrespectful. Look, hey, y'all don't know how they get down in Philly, so yeah, listen. Even Kevin Patullo's house got egged. Like, it only got egged. So I'm like, all right, well, hey, I mean, because I've known of far worse stuff that has happened to coaches' houses. So, yeah. Look, listen, as far as I'm concerned, you haven't seen one battery get thrown, and you haven't seen one house get burned. So, yeah, pipe down. You haven't seen nothing. Like, and even then, that would be considered a justified crash out on their part. So, yeah. In any case, spent enough time talking about this. Let's move on to the next game. The Denver Broncos versus the Washington Commanders. And yeah, this turned out to be a very exciting game down to the wire. Final overtime win by the Broncos. And yeah, Mariota was definitely playing like he wanted to be on a team sometime next year. So, oh man. So, yeah, like I said, Broncos ended up getting the overtime victory, 27-26. It came down to the wire. Broncos scored a touchdown. Of course, you know that a touchdown is no longer the end-all be-all. If you score a touchdown, the other team gets a chance to tie the game or go for the win. So, yeah, that's what happened. Broncos scored a touchdown in overtime. Washington went down and scored a touchdown, and they went for a 2-point conversion, and it got denied at the end. But yeah, that was still a hell of an effort, though, by Mariota. Let's see the stats. Bo Nix, 29 for 45, 321 yards passing, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Marcus Mariota, 28 for 50, 294 yards passing, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. Nobody aside from Scary Terry really stood out. 7 receptions for 96 yards and 1 touchdown. So, yeah. What is this? Evan Ingram, 6 receptions for 79 yards for the Broncos. Cortland Sutton, 5 receptions for 62 yards and 1 touchdown. Adam Trotman, 3 receptions for 47 yards. And, it doesn't get any more outstanding than that. Oh yeah, Zach Ertz, 10 receptions for 106 yards. Hey, every year when I think Zach Ertz is about to retire, he surprises me by not only coming back, but still doing Zach Ertz-like things. So, yeah. Denver Broncos won 27-26. Next, the New York Giants versus the New England Patriots. And yeah, they was this was Jackson Dart's first game back after his concussion. I guess they gave him a couple weeks off with Jameis Winston. You know, Jameis had he had a nice little run, gave the team a little bit of a surge, a little bit of a spark, but yeah, nevertheless, Jackson Dart is back. Patriots ended up beating the Giants 33-15. Yeah, the red, white, and blue versus the red, white, and blue. Yeah, so. Yeah, all right. So, nevertheless, those are the breakdowns of the primetime games. I know this video is a little bit late coming out, but hey, shit happens. As long as I stay within the current week, it's fine. I believe by the time this video is out, we should have a decision in the Dallas Cowboys and the Detroit Lions game. But yeah, nevertheless, we're gonna wrap it up there. So those are my thoughts. That's my breakdown of the games. What are your thoughts? How did you feel about your team? How your team did this week? Do you think the Eagles are in trouble? Do you think they can shape it up by the end of the week? Not the end of the week, the end of the season. How did you feel about the game between the Broncos and the Commanders? And what is up with the Patriots? How do you feel about the Patriots bounce back? The Patriots sitting pretty right now. So put your comments in the comment section down below. We're going to chop it up and start this conversation. My name is Advance. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe on everything. I'm out.